Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dove. Today I'm going to be making a video for you Classic Era slash Classic Anniversary players. This video is going to be covering exactly what you should be doing at a fresh level 60 state. Pretty much where you should be going, the achievements, the quests, the gear, the dungeons. I know it's just so much all at once, so that is exactly why I am here to help you guys today. Let's get right into it. Alright, so you've just hit level 60, you've just finished leveling, you have either finished the Eastern Plaguelands, you're in Silithus, you're in Tanaris, you're in Felwood, or you're in the Western Plaguelands for some reason, and you've finally hit level 60. What do I do now? Right now, I don't want you to even be thinking about achievements, I don't really want you to be thinking about making gold, I want you to be thinking about which dungeon should I be doing first. Okay, well, I want you to start with pretty much any level 60 dungeon you want, but if I was going to suggest a first one, the first dungeon you should do, in my opinion, would have to be either Lower Blackrock Spire or Upper Blackrock Spire. There are so many groups going for those two dungeons, it's absolutely insane. You see so many people all day and night trying to get those two dungeons. And why are people trying to do these two dungeons in particular? Because you can get in there with a 10-man group. I know for some reason a lot of people don't know this about UBRS and LBRS. They are both completely connected. A lot of people like to do like big tribute runs where they do LBRS and work their whole way up all the way up to the top of UBRS, just like a mini raid. It is a lot of fun and you can get a lot of pre-bis best in slot items before you get into MC. Lots of good weapons for melee, lots of good healing items, so many good caster items. There's just so many pre-bis items in this mini raid dungeon instance. After you've finished with those two dungeons, I would highly recommend going straight to Scholomance. Scholomance has so many good tier items for every single class in the game. I would highly recommend trying to farm at least half the set. I mean, if you can get the full set, that's incredible, but most people just like to pick and choose their gear, depending. I'm not going to tell you exactly what BIS items you should get. This is more of just like an overall guide of where you should go and kind of like the direction you should be heading in. But while you're in Scholomance, definitely try and run it at least 2 or 3 times if you can. I know it's a super long dungeon and it can take a while, and it can be quite mind-numbing with some people that you play with, but there are a lot of good pieces there too. After all that, I would still recommend continuing on with LBRS, UBRS, Scholomance, Blackrock Depths, and all the other dungeons you can do, and just try and fill out as many of your slots, get your previous items, and pretty much right after that, go straight into your achievements. So achievements are fairly straightforward. I would highly recommend downloading an add-on called Attuned. It's just really simple add-on. Literally takes not much space at all. It's on CurseForge. It's obviously all add-ons are free. It's a really good add-on. It tells you exactly where to go, what to do, what quest item you need, literally everything to do with all achievements. So I would highly recommend downloading that. So obviously the first achievement I would recommend you do is the Molten Core achievement. Depending on what phase you're on, obviously you always start right there. It's a super easy quest. Basically, all you have to do is go into Blackrock Depths and just basically touch this fire crystal across from the bridge. That is like towards near the end of the dungeon, near like that Great Hall section. After that, I would try and just punch out as many as you can, depending on the phase you're in. I know from the recording of this video, I know we are just up to BWL in Classic Anniversary. Alright, so another really good way to get geared is obviously trying to kill as many world bosses as you can. The one I have up on my screen right now is Azagos. Obviously one of my favorites as a healer because it has a helmet that gives about, I think it's like 90 healing. It's super good. I'm pretty sure it's BIS as well. So pretty much world bosses give a lot of best in slot items throughout most of the game's life cycle in vanilla. So I highly recommend, if you can find a group, obviously 100,000% get in there, get as much loot as you can. It is very competitive, so keep that in mind. But obviously if you see a group up, I think depending on the phase, you should be able to have no problems getting into a world boss group, because obviously everyone uses that all the way up until max, and it is absolutely incredible. So lastly, another really incredibly good way to get gear. Bit of a slower grind, but it's a very consistent grind. So if you're going for either up to probably, I would say around rank 10 comfortably to get some of your high eye level blue set gear for future raiding, it basically future proofs you to get into pretty much any raid you want to. It's a really great source of getting gear, and there are some trinkets. It's got some of the best food in the game. Really good recipes depending on how high you are with some of the factions, the PvP factions. There's some mounts that can go for quite cheap. I think you can even get a discount depending on how high you are with that faction of the PvP mount that you're getting. I mean, most people get the Tiger mount because it just looks so badass. It looks so cool. It's just another really good way to have fun. And once you're done with raiding, not like done, but when you're just having a break from doing all the raids that week, you have a lockout on one character, I would highly recommend doing as much PvP pretty much as you can. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. It was just a really short guide. Thanks, guys. See ya.